Mitch, obviously there was a lot of emotion on the sideline in the last 2 football games at the end of those, trying to getting that win. Just what was that like for you, and how did you kind of experience those two?
I'm really happy for our team and our coaches, our fans. I mean, it was we had a tough stretch where we were having a hard time finding results that everyone wanted, and to get those kind of results, and to just watch our players continue to give incredible effort through some difficult results. And we've had some injuries. Holy smoke, we've had some injuries. And our folks just continue to work. And that's Mark Stoops' teams. That's what they do. They battle. And road win at Auburn, and you come home and you play a really talented Florida team that has obviously had some great recruiting over the last 3 or 4 years. And I thought we played one of the best games we've played, start to finish. And so it was good. I mean, it was it's nice to find some joy. To be bluntly honest with you, it's fun to have joy for our fans and for our team. And locker room was fun, and coaches celebrating. And but that's obviously then you go back to work because you have 3 games left and play a team that's really good, and Tennessee Tech undefeated, and they're looking forward to their playoffs in the FCS. And then we've got 2 teams that are obviously eyeing postseason play from their programs in Vandy and Louisville that have clearly got thoughts about what they are trying to get done. And we've got to have thoughts of our own. We've got an opportunity to get to postseason play and pursue a bowl game in December, and we want to do that. So we got significant work ahead, and there's an old phrase that they say, always remember what you do in November. And we've started our journey in November, and 3 weeks to go, and then work to do.
We see teams all over the country kind of let go of the rope and quit at times. What does it say about that group that they did? I think a lot of people expected them to.
Yeah, I think it speaks to the leadership in the locker room, number one. Young guys that want to compete, which is really, I think in today's environment, that's hard sometimes to find folks that competitive fire burns and it stays strong. And we've got some guys that it's a really good group, and they're young and they're learning. Obviously, we got a lot of young guys that are playing some positions. Saturday was really unique, and we lost some veteran guys out there early on in that game, and we had young guys stepping up all over the field and performing at an incredibly high level and making plays, and that is exciting, and it shows the competitive fire that they have. And it's hard. That's hard. It's a new environment, and that we're in college athletics, and to your point, John, I wonder, how difficult it is to maintain teams that want to hang in there and keep working, and I'm proud of our team for doing that.
You mentioned the bowl game. You mentioned that as well in the meeting. Just how important is that to get to that point at the end of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's postseason play is the goal in all of our programs. So that's not just unique to football. We do that in every sport. We talk about that all the time. We've got 3 teams right now that are, well, there's no question. Volleyball hasn't been selected yet, and men's soccer hasn't been selected officially yet, but they will be. They're going to get in, and they're going to be fine, and probably hosting. Postseason is expectation for what we do, and that's the expectation of football as well. And so that's not just a goal, but it's something we expect to participate in on a fairly regular basis. And so it is it gives us a chance to do a lot of things. Have young people continue to grow and practice and work at their craft and get better and spend a little time, and then it gives us a chance to take that step. We've missed it for last year or so. We want to make sure we get back to that and experience that again and begin to grow into that feeling of what does it look like to take a look and find your way into a CFP conversation and those kind of things for other postseason opportunities. You got to, sometimes when you struggle a bit, you're working your way back up the mountain, you take steps, and we're taking steps. We just want to continue to take steps.
Because of those steps, to just put the storyline to bed, have you seen enough progress from Mark as the coach next year if he wants to be back?
Yeah, Mark is. I've been with Mark for 14 years, or 13 years, 14 years.
It's year 30.
It's a decade plus. He and I've been together, so it's we've journeyed this thing before, and we've been together a long time, and he loves Kentucky and we love him, and we just want to keep making progress and doing what we're doing, and we always sit down at the end of the year like we always do and sit there and say, hey, where are we? What are you thinking? What are we thinking? And we'll always get this spot. I do that at the end of the year, so that won't change.
Regardless of who is the coach next year, how do you try and fill more seats and get Carter Field sold out more often?
We've got to be, from a fans' perspective, we've got to give them something they want to see. That's important. We want to make sure that we've got a team that is exciting to watch and plays hard-nosed football, and we're going to have a really good schedule again next year. You can book that. Our league is going to 9 games. There's no mystery in that. So there's going to be some really high-quality football coming. We've got Louisville coming back to our place next year. So clearly we'll have the 4 conference games at home and 5 on the road next year. We know that. That'll be released in December. So that schedule. So we'll have a high-quality schedule with a really good young group of football players coming back, and then we've got to go do some things on the field. We've got to continue to perform on the field and give people something that they want to see. And so combined with some of the things we're trying to do off the field, I think that's important. That's why this is important, that we continue to provide some things off the field that give our fans some new things to look at and feel and touch and be a part of. So we're doing that.
Have you been surprised by any of the feedback you all got on those fan surveys and things?
No, I think people, I can't speak to the whole group of fans globally. I think fans generally are wanting different experiences, and they want to, some of them say that, the premium experiences and those kind of things are not important to them. Others have said, hey, clearly that's something we would like to see more of. We've had really good attendance in our games. I'm thankful for everyone continuing just to come out and support our guys. I'm hoping we have a good crowd on Saturday for Senior Day. That would be really nice for those guys that are celebrating Senior Day. I think that there's not really new information, just confirming, I think, making sure that we're being thoughtful about what we're trying to do in the stadium, what we're trying to do in all of our facilities. This is a great example. This facility is, used to be 10,000 seats when I first came here. I think it was just over 10, right at 10,000, and then we moved it and did some things and changed it up. Well, we're at 6,000. If you were here Sunday, spectacular. It was spectacular. It was really, really good, loud, tight, people having a great time. This place was full up here. The courtside seating was awesome. Those are the kind of things we need to do at every venue, just to make sure that we've got to be thoughtful about how we continue to refine our facilities and give ourselves a chance to give the fans what they want and give us a chance to change our revenue structure a little bit and how we do things without impacting too many people. I want to try and keep that. I want to try and make sure that we've got a product that is affordable for our fan base and we can continue to work at. But we also have to find ways to continue to produce revenue, because we've got to support what's going on the other side of college athletics.